everyone, so today's video is going to be another Pretty Little Liars recap, and I know that I have two back to back, which is awful, but I just really needed to film this video because I'm I'm angry and I'm frustrated, so I needed to get all these feelings out. Okay, so that being said, there will be more beauty videos later this week, so yeah. Alright, so starting with this episode, it was episode 24 from season 5, and I think it's called I'm a Good Girl I Am, or I Am a Good Girl, something like that. And it's basically focusing on the murder trial again and just closing the case. So it starts off with, Allison in the courtroom and just getting this new witness that everyone's talking about for the, not the defense team, but the other team. The bad team, basically. Sorry, I forget what it's called. And they brought a new witness, and it is, I think her name is Lindsay. I don't remember. It's the girl that was friends with Mona from her grandparents' side, I think it was, or their town, and they got really close over the summer, and they kept in touch, texting and cards and whatnot. And they bring her to testify, and she was in the episodes before Hannah went to jail, and it is the same girl that Mike kind of lashed out on. Basically, everything she testifies, it's terrible. For Allison, she talks about, Hannah stalking her and the liars being very mysterious around her, and she also talks about Mike being aggressive towards her. So basically, it's all bad. And what's her name? Allison is looking worse and worse by the minute. Anyways, so it's looking really, really bad for Allison, and then later, all the girls are on the phone with Hannah and Allison, and they're talking about finding a witness that might have seen Allison in the park when the crime was committed. So, yeah, and then the line gets cut off because their time's over for phone calls. So then, Emily and Spencer go to the park that Allison was at and kind of try to investigate if anyone spends, a really long time there, and, just trying to see, narrow down people that could have been there. Things are always flying here. Yeah, to find, a witness for Allison, to support her alibi. Anyways, so then, what happens later? They finally, they're in school, and they see a girl wearing the same badge that some people clean the park around have, and they also see a shirt that Allison described on the girl, and they try to ask her questions, but she storms off. And apparently Arya's mom knows where this girl was that night. Anyways, just a whole mess with that. And then, and then we see Caleb in jail, trying to help Hannah. Hannah is obviously not feeling it. And he is really, strong on having Mike go on stand. And he's trying to convince Hannah, but Hannah, with Arya's little brother, so she doesn't want to. And then we also see, Arya gets a tongue in the mail. It's too much. She got a tongue, and then she wanted to protect Mike, so she sent him off with Ezra in his cabin. So while Ezra and Mike are in the car to go to the cabin, they finally get there, and then Caleb is sitting in the cabin waiting for these people to get here because he is convinced he's dragging Mike back to Rosewood and that he's going to testify what happened with Mona. Which, let me just say, props to him. He's the only smart character of this show, I swear. Everybody else drives me nuts. So then Mike, like the little kid he is, grabs the car and like flees the scene because he is also convinced he wants to help, which is good. But I mean, why would you go alone, right? Anyways, he is then under attack with arrows. And he's like tied up and like pepper sprayed, and it was just a whole scene. And when Ezra, Caleb find him, you know, they take a picture of proof. They go to the cops, and guess what? The cops don't even care. It's so dumb. Okay, so then, you know, later we see Toby telling Spencer that he wants to be with her, that he doesn't care about the Force anymore, like it's all about her, blah blah blah, which seems a little suspicious, let me just say. But anyways, and then later we see Toby going to the station to talk to the officer. I don't know what her name is. I hate her, by the way. That's why I don't want to even remember her name. To try to tell her that he doesn't care, that she doesn't want him to be with Spencer. But while he's doing this, it looks kind of sketchy, and I already knew when I saw that scene that they obviously had evidence on the liars, on all of them. Finally, we're back in the trial, and long story short, Allison is convicted. She is, you know, accused, she's guilty, blah, 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 blah. And then we see the girls kind of turn around and look at the detective, and they're like about to handcuff them. And then in the end, we just see them, you know, taking the mugshot, and obviously we see A's gloves, like playing with little dolls. Whew. So, alright, so first of all, I am just so incredibly annoyed with this show. You have no idea. This episode, like, it just, like, it was a make it or break it for me, and it, like, broke it. Because so many dumb things are happening. Okay, like I said before, of this whole cast and this whole show, the only person that has some common sense and is smart about anything is Caleb. And he can't do it by himself. Like, even Ezra is just, like, dumb. I'm sorry, but really. You have this kid, Mike, who has the whole story in his hands. He can free everyone. And yet they don't want him to testify. Like, I understand that you think that A is going to come back at him. But, you know, by him telling, he get into some, like, witness protection program or something. And everything can be better. Also, the whole thing with Mike getting attacked and the police not doing anything, it's so far beyond stupid. It really is, because what are you trying to say about the police force, that they really don't do anything? I feel like all these shows make the police look terrible. I really do think so. And almost every show, I'm watching Secret and Lies or something like that, that makes the police look terrible too. It's just crazy. And at this point, they're trying to make Andrew look extremely sketchy because he was nowhere to be found when Mike was getting attacked, which is too obvious. If they're trying to make Andrew any way part of the A-team, it's completely, they probably thought about this in the last minute because it's dumb. We barely ever saw Andrew in the show. He might have made some appearances here and there, but he was not like a central character of this story. So if they try to make him A or somewhere involved with A, I think it's really just dumb. Now, with the whole anagram with Mona's in Mona's room, that spell, a lot of people say spells Charles or Rachel De Laurentiis. I don't know which one it is. I know Charles for sure, but I don't know if it's Rachel or not. I think it is. A good kind of idea would be that Andrew is Charles, and he's either Allie's fraternal twin, or maybe he's Jason's fraternal twin. I don't know, fraternal, they don't have to look alike. So that could be a cool little twist on it. I would like that. At this point, A is just getting really complicated. It's gonna be someone's twin for sure. I don't think it's any of the main characters anymore, just because they're in jail now. Like, so now I do think it's gonna be a twin of someone of the main characters. It's either gonna be Arya's twin, Jason's twin, or yeah, I think that would be it. I love the whole story with Arya being A. That seems really, and her having like a double personality. I think that would be really unique and cool. Just going and trying to, you know, develop her story, I think would be really, really good. But I do not think they're going to go that way, just because Arya has so many fans, and if she turns out to be A, it's kind of like, no. So I do not think it's going to be her. Toby lately has seemed kind of suspicious, but who knows? He might have, you know, remember the whole I'm A thing and then I'm not A. I think maybe somewhere along those lines he did become A. That could be cool. But yeah, we'll see about that. And yeah, this episode, it was a good episode. I'm not gonna lie, it was good. It had me like shocked. But that being said, I think that it's stupid. So many stupid things happened yesterday. And yeah, so it was yesterday. Today is Wednesday. So anyways, we'll see where this goes. Next week, it's going to be the final reveal. It is the season finale, which I'm so sad because it is my favorite show. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. I will definitely be making like a reaction video and stuff, just because I am very intrigued about who A is. And I really also want to know if Mona is either alive or dead, because some people say she's still alive, and who knows? This girl better be not playing us. So yeah, anyway, so that is all for today's video. I have to go because I am very late now and I have to go to work. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.